It's been years since that fateful day. You were now 12. Your mother never bothered to smile at you or anyone else after all that occurred. She still said she loved you, and she still looked at you with soft and caring eyes. But you never saw that warm smile of hers ever again. You missed it. You wouldn't have done what you did if you knew things would turn out like this. 4 years ago, you and your mother went out for a picnic. You had food prepared and everything. About 50 minutes into the picnic, you were both interrupted by some adults and their children. They arrested your mother, assaulted your food, and all the warmth that you were feeling slowly disappeared. You were smart. You knew that what you were doing was wrong, but you would not do anything just to make your mother's sadness go away. You told some secrets. You told everyone who dared to interrupt your bonding time with your mother someone's most terrible secret. Everyone knew each other, so it would surely stir up some gossip, and hopefully it would get all the eyes of your mother. Things would have went well if Ed Michelson wasn't a snitch. You told Mr. Michelson that Mrs. Michelson had a playdate. You told him that his wife liked to play with Mr. Henry. When he left for work, you were pretending to be innocent, but you knew that this would hurt him. He deserved the pain. He was the one who started to arrest your mother first. You were stupid not to think of the consequences. When your father came home that night, he did something unthinkable. He hit her. He hit your mother. He was upset, yelling about his reputation. He didn't take the time to think that his so-called good image was already ruined, that it wasn't even yours or your mother's fault. It was when your mother couldn't take it anymore that he realized what he'd just done. He looked worried. He was showing a feeling that you didn't know much about. You would later realize he was feeling guilt. Your father couldn't look you or your mother in the eyes after that day. He refused to. He began to act nicer to the both of you, and it was a great change. But it didn't make your mother feel better. You honestly thought it made her feel worse, because she would always whisper under her breath, "I don't need your pity." Since that day, you just had this bad feeling. Things just didn't feel right anymore. You were at the park currently, thinking about what happened all those years ago. It was extremely dark, as always. What's wrong? Do you not feel good again? Kane asked. You look at him and you nod. Yes. My mother told me what was wrong with her today. You mumble. And what might that be? Depression. She has to take pills now. You feel cold hand rest on your shoulders. I see, Kane says. She spent all these years hiding her true feeling from me. I don't understand it. Why? I hear her stomach growling, but she won't eat. She's always tired, but she won't sleep. She just sits there, crying for hours. She told me that she's been having nightmares, that when I'm in the room, I make them worse. It was never like that before. You look up into keen glowing red eyes. It's just been getting worse. You throw your proud. Your father, Peter, he told me that you still loved him, right? Wouldn't you be upset if your mother had beat you? King sighs. You should keep her company. I was never close with my mother, and I have many regrets. Don't make the same mistake as I have.